Nice, big, open mouth exhale. Breath in. Breath out. And softly seal your lips without clenching through your jaw. Starting your practice for Ujjayi breath here, just calming through the parasympathetic nervous system, directing the breath to the backside of your throat. Make sure that your torso expands fully just as it did before. And then through your nose, exhale all of your air out. Just pause at the end of each inhale and the end of each exhale, and just find a moment of stillness inside of you. Hold on to this breath for the next minute or so. I heard a yoga teacher say last week something to the effect of, we practice yoga, we're already bendy and flexible in body and in mind. So this current situation, we are already ready to take on and be flexible through. And I appreciated the thought behind it, absolutely. But it just didn't sit with me. And I thought about it for the next couple days, like, why does that just not fit for me? And it sort of I started to pay attention to how I was living my days. And those first couple of weeks at home, guys, nothing felt comfortable. And I'm guessing I'm not alone. Everything felt so big, and all I was doing was reacting. And it felt like I was just kind of like, boom, this one, boom, get rid of that one. And I couldn't quite settle into my flexibility. I couldn't be flexible within anything because this is such an extraordinary circumstance that we find ourselves in. But over the last couple of maybe 6-7 days, I start to realize that I now have a more familiar routine in this new unexpected circumstance. And it's not necessarily a big deal. I wake up and I do these 5 things. It's not necessarily like that, but I wake up in anticipation of what the day may bring based on my experiences in the last 3 weeks. And with that familiarity, I can start to soften and become more flexible in my mind and my heart, become more bendy around the current situation that I find myself in, and we all find ourselves in. And every day we never know what we're going to learn. We never know what we're going to hear. We never know. And while that is very uncomfortable, when we can find that tool of a little bit of familiarity within our lives, perhaps it's through routine, maybe it's a ritual, whatever it could be. I hope that that's a tool that perhaps if you haven't tapped into it yet, know that it's there. And start to perhaps recognize your familiar spaces that you create for yourself, for your loved ones each day. And it's through those familiar spaces that you can start to become more flexible instead of reactive. So that's what's going on in my mind this week, and I share it with you for what it's worth. So our practice is finding flexibility within our familiar spaces today. So let's take one more nice deep breath in. Then open your mouth and exhale. Beautiful. When you're ready, let's find a nice tabletop. This is where I'm going to start the music. If you guys are ready to do that, if you want to join me, I'm going to find it in about 10 seconds, just so people can undo their phones or their, if you're locked out of your phone or whatever. Or find your own music, or you're quiet. If you're in a tabletop already, you know what it looks like, what it feels like. We got about 5, 4, 3, 2, and I'm going to start mine now. It doesn't really matter if we're on the exact same moment. It's just really a nice space to thread this together as well. If you're in your tabletop, make sure your fingers are spread wide. Make sure your hips are right over your knees. And move however the heck you need to move today. It's totally up to you. Let it feel good and let it fill your soul. Find the familiar here and be flexible within that space. Beautiful. Make sure you hold on to those nice deep breaths. If you ever become overheated, you open your mouth for your exhales. Otherwise, try to hold on to that Ujjayi breath today. Calm your parasympathetic nervous system. Start to work your way into a neutral spine. Hug the belly up and in nice and straight. Good. Now drop your belly, lift your head, lift your heart. Find cow pose. Big breath in. Exhale. Cat pose. Chin to chest, belly to spine. Inhale. Shine forward. Cow. Exhale. Cat. Contract. Make it strong. Inhale. Cow. Little deeper. Exhale, chin to chest, cat. Neutral spine. Hold on. Take a nice deep breath in. Reach your right leg long behind you. Press your 5 toes down to the ground. And then the heel toward whatever wall is behind you. Get into that right calf muscle. Nice and slow. Stretch it up. Lift your heel up to hip height. Keep all 5 toes pointed down. Exhale, knee to nose, round your back. Lengthen, breath in, knee to nose, breath out. Lengthen, inhale, knee to nose, exhale. Lengthen it long, keep your toes pointing down, and then rainbow arc your right foot outside of your left foot. And then flip the top of your foot down and find a modified hip stretch here. Hands forward, hips back. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths, inhale. And exhale, 1 more, inhale. 1 more breath out. Come on all the way back up, lift the right leg high, hands on your shoulders. Turn your right toes out to the right and then swing your right leg out. We're gonna find a gate pose. So your foot goes down parallel to your other left knee. Toes face forward, inhale and rise high, breath in. I already said breath in. Take another one. Good. Exhale, drop your left arm down, reach up and over to the left. Stack your shoulders. Try not to collapse down. Inhale, reach up nice and high, little to no weight in your right hand, lean over to the right. Good, inhale, come all the way back up to center. Exhale, down dog your arms, press your hips back. Your head may even reach all the way down to the ground, that's great. Breathe in. Breathe out. Tabletop, let's do that on the other side. Get yourself stacked up. First, find a cow pose. Inhale, lift your head, lift your heart. Exhale, chin to chest. Neutral spine and pause. Good, reach your left leg long behind you. And then pump through that heel a couple times and breathe. Nice. Keep those toes pointing down. Activate your glute, not your lower back, and then lift the heel up to hip height. Exhale, knee to nose, round your back, belly to spine. Inhale, lengthen. Knee to nose, draw it in. Lengthen long, breath in. Knee to nose, round, contract. Lengthen, take a breath in. Rainbow arc that foot to the outside of your right foot. Drop to the top of your foot and press your hips back, hands forward, 3 deep breaths. And then slowly work your way back up to a 3-legged tabletop. Turn your left toes out to the left, swing your left foot out, set it down. Reach up nice and high, gate pose, big breath in. Lean to your left, breath out. Side body stretch, nice and gentle. Inhale, come center. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, hands down, hips back, down dog. Stretch out through your hamstrings, your hips, your inner thighs. And then when you're ready, come all the way back up. It's a tabletop for you. Find a cow pose. Inhale. Exhale, round, contract. Neutral spine, pause. Walk your hands forward, 1 paw print. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. You guys stay here. I see some stuff popping up on my computer. I'm gonna try to remedy here. There it is. All right, there we go. Pedal your feet out. Press the hips up and back and your palms down and forward. Make sure there's a micro bend through your elbows and your knees. Press your heart closer to your thighs. And then slowly settle back into the center. Take a breath in, roll to your tiptoes, stretch your arches, your toe joints. Exhale, simply lower your heels. Inhale, tiptoes, roll high, get strong. Exhale, lower heels. One more time, inhale, lift up. Exhale and lower, good. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, ragdoll. Walk your feet right behind your hands. Feet are at least hips width distance, maybe even wider to the edges of your mat. And today we're going to make circles through the bottoms of your feet. So start with your weight at the top part of your foot toward the ball of your feet. And then roll your weight over to the right, to the heels, to the left, to the front. And do it again 2 more times. Just roll around to the right, circles. Relax your head and neck, gaze behind that bound. And then pause at the top, reverse your circles to the left. Big breaths. Nice. And then eventually settle at the top here. Allow your arms to dangle. Draw the weight forward into the balls of your feet. Opposite hand to elbow. Perhaps a sway side to side. Lengthen your lower back. Definitely at least a micro bend through your knees. Maybe close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Settle on back to center when you're ready. Release your palms down to the ground. Toe heel your big toes to touch, hands to shins or thighs. Pull your heart forward for a halfway lift. Pull your shoulder blades back and down toward your hips. Gaze beyond the top edge of your space. Micro bend your knees and forward fold. Really melt that torso over your thighs. Inhale, reach forward and up for a mountain pose today. Get centered through your space and relax your shoulders back and down, palms face each other. Take the left wrist into the right hand and then lean over to your right. Find a side body stretch. Press firm through your left foot. Inhale, come up through center and switch it out. Opposite wrist. Lean over to the left. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, center. Go to the right, breath out. Inhale, come center. 1 over to the left. 1 more time, all the way through. Breathe in. Exhale. Inhale, center. Exhale, stretch. Good. Inhale, come on back up. Exhale, back bend. Lift your heart, cactus your elbows, and send your hips forward. Inhale, reach nice and high. Mountain pose. Draw your hands to your heart, separate your feet, hips with distance, and close your eyes. Plug your thumbs into your sternum if you need that space. Even your weight out between the 2 feet. Find the 4 corners of each foot. Balance yourself there. And maybe with just your mind, start to lift those arches. Activate your quads, lift your kneecaps, and lengthen your lower back by drawing your lowest rib cage in. Lift your heart, but relax your shoulders down. Stay here. Take 3 deep breaths. Nice. 1 more nice deep breath in. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, reach all the way up. Open your eyes, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold right through your heart. Micro bend your knees. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, place your hands down. Step to a high plank pause. Pull your heart forward. Let your heels melt back. Pull the crown forward. Gaze beyond the top edge of your mat. Option to drop to your knees. Lower slowly, halfway down. Elbows roll in. Now press the earth away. Come back up. Do it again. Inhale, down, halfway. Exhale, press up. 1 more, halfway down. Exhale, press up. High plank, breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right leg high to the sky. Breathe in. Draw your knee to your nose, breath out. Inhale, lift it up high. Exhale, step it through low lunge, right foot toward right thumb. Teeter totter a couple times in and out of your low lunge and your high pyramid. And then settle into your low lunge, maybe come into your spider tipped fingers. Drop down to your left knee. Reach your arms forward and out. Take a huge breath in. Now we're going to take a twist here. It's an option for a twisting half Hanumanasana. So draw that right hand down and your left fingers outside, your left hand outside of your right pinky toe. And then allow your heart to open and twist to the right. Stay here and breathe in and out. And if you choose not to take this twisting variation, then hands up underneath your shoulders and you're reaching forward. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come on back to center in a low lunge, hands under shoulders. Come up off of your left knee, and then reach both hands inside of the right foot. Find a runner's lunge. So the toes are going to be pointing out 45 degrees. Knee is directly over your right toe, ankle. You can drop down to your left. You can rock side to side. You guys stay here and take 5 deep breaths. I got to reset a setting here. Breathe in. Breathe out. There we go. All right. Start to work your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your left toes, come off your left knee, and find a low lunge. Work those right toes right underneath or right outside. Just a normal low lunge. Find a normal low lunge. Take your fingertips underneath your shoulders. Find an L stand. Draw your left heel up about 90 degrees. Toes point down. Try to lengthen through your spine today. Yeah, good. Lift the heel a little bit higher. Press firm through your right foot so you pop that right hip up and drop the left hip down a little. We're going to find 3 Jiva squats. Bend your left knee and draw it behind your right. Squeeze your inner thighs at the bottom. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze really low. Inhale, lift your leg nice and high. Exhale, forward fold, big toes touch. Half lift, inhale. Exhale and fold. Chair, rise, inhale. All right, so I've been noticing on my chair poses, I don't get very deep. And while I knew that in my mind, I don't get very deep at all. So today, try to practice with me. Go outside a little bit of your comfort zone. Squeeze your big toes to touch, sliver separation in the heels, draw your weight back. Squeeze the inner thighs together, now sit lower. Good, if you've got that sort of like duck butt sticking out, you're gonna hurt your lower back. Hug the rib cage in, lengthen your lower back. Pull the heart higher. Take your right arm down and back, vertical twist. If your hips went with you, perfectly natural. Just take notice, pull your left hip back, right hip forward. Good, sit lower. Take that right arm up, over, and around. Exhale, chair plane. Lift your heart, arms back. Sit lower, squeeze your inner thighs together. Straight through your spine. Sit lower. One more breath in. Sit lower, breath out. Inhale, chair pose, biceps by ears. Now we're going to take the vertical twist to your left. Good. Now if your hips went with you, it's the right hip that pulls back. Lift the left arm up, over, and around. Big breath in. Exhale, chair plane. Hold, option for drinking bird. Come to your tiptoes. Sit lower, find a pulse. Down, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift. Last one. Heels down, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Nice work. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step to a high plank. Option for chaturanga, if you would like it, you can take it on your knees. I leave it out because I don't love chaturanga anymore. I never really loved it. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, down dog is where we meet. Plank to down dog's fine with me. Left leg lifted high, breathe in. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, low lunge. Left foot by left thumb, teeter-totter, working out of these spaces. These are familiar postures to most of us. So find a little more flexibility here. Find your low lunge, maybe spider-tipped fingers, maybe not. Drop down to your right knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Woo, take a deep breath in. Now we're gonna find that twisting half Hanumanasana. Right hand outside of left foot. Work your hips back, hand down. Twist your heart to the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Maybe that left hand goes to your sacrum. You can pull that left hip back a little. Breathe out. One more, inhale. Breath out. Nice, work your way back forward into that low lunge. Come off of your right knee this time. Slide both hands inside of your left foot, runner's lunge left. Work those toes off the edge of your mat. And if you want more, drop back down to your right knee. Yeah, you can come to the top of the foot. Just double check that the knee is directly over the ankle and it's not shooting out over it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Settle into this space. Allow your hip to loosen. You drop down your elbows if you want more. Let's take one more huge breath in together. Nice slow breath out. Tuck your right toes, find that low lunge, work your left toes back in front of your hip. Come off of your right knee, work your hands forward, L stand, lift the heel up high. Flex the toes like you're pressing the wall behind you away and point those 5 toes down to the ground. Lift the heel higher, press your left hip up, drop your right hip down, lengthen your spine. Exhale, find a squat, squeeze your inner thighs together at the bottom. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Squeeze low, exhale. Inhale, lift. Squeeze low, breath out. Inhale, lift your leg high. Exhale, forward fold. Big toes touch. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, up and around. Exhale, chair plane. Pause here. One-legged mountain. Left knee is going to lift up. Whoo, so fix your gaze here. Find something lovely to look at within your home, in your space. Root down through that right foot. Bend your left knee and flex the toes towards your left knee. Relax your shoulders, but lift your heart. One more big breath in. We're going to find an airplane pose. Arms back, legs back. Flex the toes. Head forward, not head forward, crown forward. Gaze is beyond the top edge of your mat so you can lengthen through your spine. Hug your lowest rib cage up and in. Breathe. Take a nice deep breath in. Draw your hands to your heart. Ooh, slow and controlled. Get focused here. Exhale, fingertips down, L stand, or perhaps you go a little higher into a standing split. I am super tight through my hamstrings and hips. You guys who practice with me often know that. So this is as high as my standing split gets. But you might find a little bit more. Maybe you want to play around with this and work your hands closer to your standing leg. Maybe you want to practice your balance, hand to shin, hand to calf, hands to heart, your choice. You got 3 breaths. Hold the posture, please, not the breath. Let's find one more breath in. Your exhale releases your hands back down underneath your shoulders. Lift the left heel higher. Breathe in, get strong. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Find one squat. Inhale, shoot it straight up and back. Low lunge, left leg down, right foot is forward. Left fingertips down, lunge twist, right arm lifts high. Breathe in. Now pause here. I usually work my hip forward because it's easier, right? Try to work your right hip back, even your hips out. And then allow that heel on the left to melt. Awesome. Breathe in, reach, reach, stack your shoulders. Exhale, Prasarita to your left. Unwind. So now my butt's facing you. All right. So in your Prasarita today, turn your toes forward. So your outer edges of your feet are parallel to your mat if you're using one. And then bend in and out of this a couple times. Let this feel really, really nice. Weight is in the balls of your feet. Sitting bones rotate up and back. Breathe deep. Eventually settle on back to center. And stay here. Find some more flexibility in this familiar shape. Breathe into your hamstrings, your inner thighs. Relax your head. I'm looking up so you can hear me better, but I want you guys looking behind you. Relax your head and neck. Hands underneath your shoulders. Pull your heart forward. Find a halfway lift. If you are locked out in your knees, notice that now and soften them. Forward fold. Reach your arms wide, star pose. Inhale, rise up. On the travel up, on the journey up, turn your toes out and your heels in, arms wide. Take a big breath in. Exhale, find a warrior two, right foot faces forward. Nice and wide through your stance. I think go a little bit wider there. Seal your left pinky toe up to the earth. Bend a little deeper through your right knee. If you don't have a mirror around you, just check to make sure you can see the big toe on the right foot, then you know the knee is where it should be. Get deeper through your tail, but higher through your heart. Nice, gaze out over your right hand. How's your breath? Good. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Little to no weight in that left hand. Side body stretch, create space for your breath right here. Send it. Big breath out. One more inhale. Get deeper, get stronger. Exhale, low lunge. Step back to a high plank, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana if you want it. Inhale, up dog, lift your heart. Exhale, lift your hips. Down dog. Inhale, look forward. Walk or hop, feet to hands, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale, lengthen your spine. Forward fold, breath out, chair pose, inhale. Everything starts with chair today. So make it strong, make it count. You're only here for an hour today. Find a vertical twist to your left, breathe out. Left arm up, over, and around. Exhale, chair plane, maybe drinking bird, lift your heels. One-legged mountain, right knee bends and lifts. Inhale. Pause here, get grounded through your left foot. Palms face each other, shoulders relax back and down. Lift your heart. Time to balance, sweep it all back, fly, airplane. Tilt forward. Point those toes down on the right foot. Micro bend your left knee and press your left hip up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Draw your hands to your heart. Take a huge, mighty breath in. Exhale, fingertips down, standing splits or L stand. Try to keep your toes flexed down. If they start to turn out to the right, then you're just stepping your hips and you're not getting into your hamstrings. Nice, and start to play here. Explore this one. Find a little bit more flexibility in this space. Fingers toward your foot or hand to standing leg. Take your deep breaths here. Nice deep breath in. Your exhale releases the fingers down underneath your shoulders. So lift your right heel higher. Big breath in. Find some more space. Exhale, one squat. Get low. Inhale, lengthen. You look amazing. Exhale, low lunge. I have to work my left foot forward a little bit to get into this. Woo, right arm down, left arm high. And again, if you feel your hip reaching forward, pull it back. Pull your heart forward. Breathe. You might rock in and out of this through that back heel a little bit. Let it work. Really nice, you guys. Big breath in. Maybe find a little bit more out of your twist. Press Arita to your right this time. Unwind, wide-legged forward fold. Feel free to stay. Twist. Down dog your arms and send your hips back. Maybe you want a skandasana if you're ready, turning those toes and knees in the same direction, flexing the front foot high. Maybe stay with hands down, maybe hands to heart. Maybe reach. If you found Skandasana on one side, make sure you take a few breaths on the other side. Transition slow, safe, knees, toes, same direction. Find what you got. So nice. Start to work our way back to center. Wide-legged forward fold, toes face forward, hands under shoulders. Find that halfway lift. Pull your heart forward, hips back. Exhale, fold. Arms nice and wide. Rise high, mountain pose. Star pose, toes out, heels in. Left foot forward, warrior two. Surf in and out of this a couple times. So I've been noticing teaching in a studio is obviously different than teaching at home, but when you're teaching at home, you're staring at yourself, and I'll tell you my alignment in my warrior two. So just try to feel yours. See if you can deliver your shoulders a little bit more sturdily over your hips. And let that energy come from your right pinky toe, right up the side body. Bend into it. Gaze out over your left fingers. Lift your heart. Bend your knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Big, big, big side body stretch. Exhale, windmill your arms down. Find a high plank. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, lift your hips, down dog. That's our flow. Let's find a 1 breath per movement, but first, 3 deep breaths. Get focused on why you're here. Breathe out. 1 more time together. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, look forward. Exhale, walk or hop, feet to hands. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Chair. Inhale, rise. Twist right. Breath out. Up and around. Inhale. Exhale, chair plane or drinking bird. 1-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Inhale. Exhale, airplane, tilt forward. Hands to heart, breathe in. Exhale, hands down under shoulders. Inhale, lift your left heel. Exhale, 1 squat. Inhale, lift. It's a low lunge, step your left foot back. Right arm high, inhale. Prasarita to your left, breath out. Find a halfway lift, inhale. Exhale and fold, soften your knees and rise, star. Inhale, take up all your space. Right foot forward, warrior two, breath out. Reverse, inhale. Exhale, windmill down. Inhale, high plank. Stay or chaturanga dandasana. Inhale, up dog, gorgeous, Karen. Exhale, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Walker, hop, feet to hands. Half lift. Inhale. Fold. Chair. Inhale. Twist left. Exhale. Up and around. Breathe in. Chair, plane, or drinking bird. Breath out. 1-legged mountain. Left foot down. Inhale. Airplane. Exhale. Inhale, hands to heart, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fingers down, get grounded. Lift your heel, inhale. Exhale, squat low. Inhale, lift, low lunge, get grounded and centered. Lunge twist, left arm, breathe in. Prasarita to your right, breath out. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Star, inhale. Warrior two, left foot forward. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, high plank. Chaturanga of choice. Down dog is where we meet. We're gonna do that all over again. Inhale, look forward, walk or hop, feet to hands. Halfway lift, inhale, fold, exhale, chair, rise. Exhale, twist right, up and around, breathe in. Drinking bird or chair plane, breath out. One-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Airplane, exhale. Inhale, hands to heart. Exhale, fingers down. Inhale, lift your left heel. Exhale, squat low. Inhale, lengthen. Low lunge, breath out. Lunge twist, right arm, inhale. Prasarita to your left, breath out. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Star, rise, be strong. Don't check out, be in your space. Warrior two, right foot forward. Inhale, reverse, looking good. Exhale, hands down. High plank, breath in. Chaturanga or plank to down dog. One more time like that. Look forward, inhale. Walk or hop, feet to hands. Breath out. Halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Chair, rise, you know this. Twist left, exhale. Up and around, breathe in. Exhale, chair plane. One-legged mountain, left foot down, right knee lifts. Fly, airplane, breath out. Hands to heart, breath in. Fingers down, breath out. Lift your right heel. Exhale, squeeze, squat. Inhale, lift. Low lunge, breathe out. Lunge twist, left arm, inhale. Prasarita, exhale to your right. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Star, inhale, rise high. Left foot forward, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, so good. Exhale, hands down. We're gonna pause here in our high plank, because guess what? It's core time, high plank. Maybe it's a forearm plank, maybe your knees are down, it's up to you. Okay. Whew, if you need a break, just, you can turn your camera off and I won't even see if you're with me or not, it's all good. But if you feel like you're piking your hips up high a little bit, you might not be getting quite so much out of this. So instead, sort of tuck your pubic bone closer to your belly. Pull the crown forward, press the earth away, be strong here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. So we're gonna find a little toe tap with your right foot to the right corner of your mat, then tap your left heel. Do it again, tap. Maybe speed it up, maybe slow it down. I'm gonna slow it down. Tap, 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 tap. Be strong through your core. Don't collapse through your shoulder grid. Good. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Nice work. Bring your foot down. Let's do that on the left side. Left foot out. Tap your right heel. Tap. Squeeze. Use your glutes. Use your inner thighs, your core, your pubic, not pubic, pelvic floor muscles. And tap. 2 more. Tap. And tap. Good. Separate your feet, hips with distance. Come to a forearm plank. Option for knees, right? All right. So we're going to find a side forearm plank toward me, just so you get the feel of this. Stack or stagger your feet or drop your left knee down or your bottom knee down. Take your top arm behind your ears. Lower, left, lower, left, lower, left. How's your breath? Lower, lift, press the earth away. 4 more and you're done on this side. 3, squeeze. 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Forearm plank, pause, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good, we're gonna go the opposite direction. You already know what it's like, so you don't have to look at me. Side forearm plank, opposite side. Take your top fingers behind your ears. lower and lift, down, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, squeeze, yes. That's it, Lori, I see you. Keep going, lift those hips, last two, last one, hold your forearm plank, hold, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, child's pose, stretch down. Woo! All right, you all right? Come on up to your seat. Okay. We're gonna roll on down to your back for belly up core. So we're gonna bend your knees. I've noticed in my videos, I bring my knees way close to my chest because it's easier. Try to, meet the challenge here where your knees stay here. I'll try to, okay? Take your fingers behind your ears, point your toes. We're gonna actually find like a movement pointing at 45 degrees out. So lift, 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 straight up with your heart. Seal your lower back up to the earth. Up and up and up and up. Last 4, 3, at a twist, a la bicycles. I don't care which direction you go. 2, 3, now hold, do third. Good, 3, 2, 1, hold. 3, 2, 1, hold. I'm gonna drop my legs a little. 3, 2, 1, ooh, that's harder, yep. 3, 2, 1, last one in 3s, 2, 1, now hold, find a pulse, go, 8, 7, 6, 5, back in 3s, and 4, 3, 2, and 1, go, 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, 1, hold, 3, 2, don't hold, go to the opposite knee. If you need it, pulse, lift and lift. Yep, lift your shoulder, not your elbow. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and 1. Good job. Bring your knees in. Bring your hands down by your side, both of them, so they're both down here. Just pump. Lift your heart, press your lower back down. Look higher, close your eyes. Activate that core. Breathe. Be so strong. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands down by your side, spider tip your fingers, legs up the wall. Nice, you can point your toes if you're feeling fancy today, that's fine. Or flex them, just make them strong. Take a nice deep breath in. Lower, 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 lower. Hold, bring it back up in 4s. Go, 4, 3, 2, now get lower this next time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift it back up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Do it again. 4, 3, 2. Good job. Do it again. Exhale. Lift. Up. Up. Okay, we're going to do one more. We're going to drop your feet down. And we're going to hold them low. Hold them low. Hold them low right here. Low. Okay. If you want more, lift your hands. If you want more, lift your heart. If you want more, look at your feet. Flutter kick right here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold, hold, don't move. 4, 3, 2, flutter kick. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, isometric. 2, 1, flutter. 2, 1, hold. 2, 1, flutter. 2, 1. Keep fluttering for 8, for 7, for 6. You got this. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Good. Knees to your heart. Oh, I see. That's enough core for today. All right. Bend and straighten into your knees. Find a fallen bridge. Feet to the edges of your mat and knees in toward the midline. Arms come nice and wide. Just relax a little. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Loosen up your lower back. Let your core and your breath just catch up. Breathe in and breathe out. Beautiful. All right, let's find a bridge pose. So now the heels are going to be really close to your seat, straight up with your knees. no longer touching in the midline. Hands down by your side. Start to lift your hips up one vertebrae at a time. Shimmy your shoulder blades underneath you. Press through your heels to lift your hips. Don't turn your head like I did to look at the mirror because that's not good. Look high, breathe in. Maybe interlace your fingers beneath your lower back and press your pinky fingers down. Activate through your triceps, close your eyes. Find some more flexibility in this familiar shape. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Come on back down. Find Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of feet together, knees wide. Allow your palms to be facing up, or maybe you want grounding, hand to belly, hand to heart. Close your eyes. Take a few breaths. When you're ready, start to draw the knees to your heart. Pause here and let this be an honest to God gesture of self-care. Give yourself a really generous hug. Squeeze the thighs in toward your chest, maybe rock side to side. Say something kind to yourself about your strength, your resiliency, and your flexibility within your spaces. Nobody else did this, just you. When you're ready, rock and roll. As my teacher says, just the right number of times for you today. And then plant your feet. Find standing. One more flow. Now I know we're coming to the top of the hour. We're about 7 minutes away, 6 minutes away. But we started a little bit late. So if you hear crunching sounds, that's my dog eating his breakfast. You can just keep on going. We're good. All right. But if you need to check out right at 9, I understand. That's fine. Otherwise, stick with me. Let's go all the way through this. Find a chair pose, please. Reach your arms forward and up. And then sit nice and low into your heels. Draw your hands to your heart and lengthen your spine. Take a breath in. Prayer twist to the right, left elbow, excuse me, outside of your right thigh. And if you feel yourself twisting to the right, pull your left hip back. If you feel your head is lower than your hips, try to remedy that. Stay, maybe open your arms and fly, or option for side crow. Drawing your hands in low, 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 all the way to the outside of your right hip. A variation that I do, and I'm cueing today, is so that both your hip and your knee are being supported by your chaturanga elbows. So place that right hip on the back of your right tricep, right knee on the back of the left tricep. Find a point of balance. Ooh, maybe top leg forward, bottom leg back. Hold the pose, not the posture, not the breath, not the breath. That's it. That's it. When you're done, we're gonna meet in our prayer twist. Work your way there slowly. Make sure your core is nice and active. Big transition, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Inhale, reach up, unwind. All right, good. Draw your hands to your heart, find a figure 4. So cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Flex your left toes toward your left knee and sit lower, get into that hip. Root down through your right foot and lift your heart, no rounding your upper back. From here, if you want to find more space, maybe you're just going to bow forward, sending the hips back. Maybe it's a gentle twist, left elbow into that left foot. Maybe you want to fly if you're going for it. Hands all the way down to the earth. And here can be a really nice place to stay and just sort of hook the left toes around the left tricep, or right tricep, excuse me. Work your way in and out of this. Or chaturanga, bend your elbows if you really want more. And set that shin on the back of your triceps. And that's as far as I get today, but maybe you lift your left leg, right leg. Start to work our way back to our figure 4, please. Take your time. Take your time. Because if you're somewhere else, stay there for a while and work it. Good. There you go. Nice and slow. Find a one-legged mountain. Inhale. Now it's going to be a low lunge with airplane arms. So step your left foot back. Lift your heart. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Sweep it all the way around. Touch the back wall. Open your side body. Just use that a lot for your side crow, so give it some more space. Nice. Reach your right arm forward, inhale. Exhale, extended angle. We can fix this one. Bring that bottom rib cage forward, top rib cage back. Bend into your knee and reach in two different directions. Breathe. Stay here. Maybe you want to play around with a triangle, straightening your knee but not locking out the joints. Maybe you want to find Ardha Chandrasana. One-legged half moon here. Right toes face directly forward. Start to unweight the left leg. Right arm down, left arm high. Gaze is forward. Breath. Nice, Amy. Warrior two, breathe in. Stay, breathe out. Together, reverse triangle, inhale. You get that hip, that feels really good today, go for it. Nobody's in the studio correcting you. If you really want to eke in and out, drop that back hip down. Side body stretch. Exhale, windmill your arms down. High plank, work your way through to your chaturanga. Down dog is where we're going to meet. All right. Now, if you're in a down dog, come to your knees just for a moment, because this music is way too poppy for balancing sequences, so I'm going to move on to too much. So if you're on my music list, you try something like too much. It's a little bit calmer, a little easier to balance on. Down dog's where we're going to meet. All right. Hands down, hips high. We have one more side to go. Then it's all surrender. Take a nice deep breath in, look forward. Walk or hop your feet to your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chair, rise, inhale. Hands to your heart, breath out. Lengthen your spine, inhale. Prayer twist to your left, exhale. And you know the drill. Just teeter-totter up and down, back and forth. Maybe, whoa, maybe open. Maybe if you decide you're gonna go all the way down, 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 down for your side crow arm balance today, fingers wide, strong through your core, suck it up and in. Chaturanga, bend those elbows, set your hip and your knee up on your triceps. Good. All right, prayer twist left. Take a couple breaths, work your way there. Nice. One-legged mountain, right knee rises. Inhale, lift, lift, lift. Now we're gonna find your figure four. Hands to heart. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Go into this slowly. Fix your gaze and allow your breath to lengthen and deepen. What'd you find on the other side? Is that something you would like to explore on this side? Nice. Ooh, my back is telling me this is as far as I go on this side, so I'm gonna stay here. Start to work our way all the way back up, up, up. Figure four. One-legged mountain. Low lunge, airplane arms, left foot forward, right leg back. Reverse warrior, huge breath in. Extended side angle, breath out. Nice. Feel that energy coming from your right pinky toe right up the side of your body. Maybe you stay or you play around with a triangle pose. Maybe you gaze forward, find Ardha Chandrasana. Left side. Ooh, it's a little wobbly for me today. All right. Warrior two. Take a breath or two, reset yourself. Inhale, reverse triangle. However it feels the best to you. Nice. Exhale, windmill your arms down. High plank, breathe in. Exhale, knees down. Come to a seat. Hi, Cash. This is my buddy. He's gonna finish out our yoga together. How's that sound? All right. Oh, you did just eat, didn't you? Okay, crisscross your legs. Go boy. Crisscross your legs whichever way feels the best to you. And maybe it's for me, I wouldn't go for a full lotus, but you might. That's all right. All right, even your weight up between your two sides. Take a nice deep breath in. Reach your arms nice and high, gather in whatever you need to make it through the next 5 minutes together. Good, deliver it all the way down to your heart. Keep that thought, draw your fingertips down to the ground and keeping both of your sitting bones touching. Walk your fingertips forward, not touching each other, touching the ground. Just stretch a little bit here. Let the lower back release. Let your breath catch up with your postures. And this is actually a little cool down I used to do a lot with Barbara and the gang over at South Suburban. So we're gonna do it again today because she reminded me of how good this feels. Walk your hands over to the left, please, and press your right palm down a little bit more and reach a little bit further. Pressing your left sitting bone down. You're gonna feel a beautiful stretch from your left hip all the way up the side of your back. And walk your hands all the way up and over to the left, pressing your right palm down and more to the left so that right sitting bone stays connected to the earth. Breathe into your right side body, right hip. Come on back to center and work your way back up on your hands. Sit tall. Good, now put your least favorite leg on top. We gotta even you out. And then resettle your two sitting bones all the way down to the ground. Perfect. Reach your arms wide and gather in whatever it is you need to make it through today. Day 24. Center it to your heart. Fingertips down, hips down, hands forward, heart forward. Close your eyes, find the spaces where this is actually feeling good and doing you the most good. This time, walk your hands to the left first. Press your right palm down and forward to press that sitting bone a little closer to the earth. Hands over to the opposite side. Hands to center. Help yourself all the way back up. Draw your knees in toward your heart. Give yourself a beautiful squeeze. Let it count for something, chin to chest. When you're ready, this is a challenge. So you can find a little bit of strength in a new shape. Using your entire core, control yourself as you lower to your back. It'll be probably comical for my experience, but give it a try here. Slowly lower, lower. And lower all the way down. Good, hug the knees into your heart. We're gonna find a little gentle sequence here. So we're gonna find a double supine twist. So bend your knees up to 90 degrees and flex your toes gently. Bring your arms nice and wide. Now you might need to shift your hips to the right just an inch or two. That facilitates a better, more comfortable stacking of your hips. Let both knees drop to the left. And if you find that your right shoulder is lifting up a whole bunch, then you're gonna lift your knees out of this a little bit or find a regular supine twist, just one leg. Breathe in and breathe out. Nice and gentle. Come on back to center. Use your core to rock back there. Hug your knees and let all of your back muscles fall back into place. And then we're gonna reach that right leg nice and high. Place the left foot down on the ground. Point and flex through your right toes. Get into your hamstrings. There's a gentle bend through your right knee. And then when you're ready, figure four, right ankle across the left thigh. Flexing your right toes towards your right knee. Maybe thread the needle and draw that left knee closer to your body. Right elbow presses gently into the right inner thigh. Maybe it's a rock side to side. Just a couple inches finds a little surprise space. And when you're ready, release that left foot down. Unwind the right leg, lift it high, bend the knee and set it down. Now lift your left leg high for that hamstring stretch. Interlace your fingers on the back of your left thigh. Point and flex through your right toes. No, left toes. Left toes. And then figure four on the left side. Cross that left ankle over that right thigh. Flex the toes towards your knee and then thread the needle. Draw the right knee in. Rock side to side. And gently release that right foot down, straighten the left leg high, and then bend both knees. We're gonna find that double supine twist to the right. I'm gonna shift my hips to the left a couple inches. Arms are gonna come nice and wide, and then knees to the right. Deep breath into your lower back and your hip. And then slowly back to center, knees to heart. Let everything slip right back into place. Forehead to knees. Final Shavasana. We're gonna take 3 minutes here. Stretch your legs long, palms to the sky, maybe hand to belly, hand to heart. Close your eyes and allow your body to catch up. I'll draw you out of your Shavasana for final breaths together. So rest here. Gently start to deepen your breath. Maybe roll your head from side to side. Open and close your mouth, soften through your jaw. Maybe wiggle fingers. Give yourself a good morning stretch, arms overhead. Roll over to a supported fetal position when you're ready. You pick the side that feels right to you. And for just a moment, consider where you are, how you feel in this moment before moving on. Come on up to a seat when you're ready, nice and slow, using minimal amount of effort. Keep your eyes closed. Stay safe in your space. Stay inside right now. And when you're ready, reach your arms nice and wide. Gather what you need. Find the tools that are necessary to make it through these challenging times. Find some flexibility. Draw your hands to your third eye center. And may you find some familiarity throughout your days from moment to moment. Until next time we meet, thank you for being here, my friends, and namaste. Please know that you are welcome to stick around for our front desk time. If you want to chat, if you need to scoot, go ahead and scoot. It's something that has been coming out of these practices. Sometimes people want to hang out and chat and catch up with each other. So if you'd like to do so, please do. I'll be here. I'm going to stop the recording now. So thanks for being here, you guys, and practicing with me. I'll unmute you guys in just a sec.